if you were alone and let's say it was getting dark outside, how many students would feel really safe walking around?
Oh. She just said students that time.
So some of the kids actually wrote about that as well. These, by the way, this is from a high school. So the kids that wrote back to us. Eric, can you put your hood off, please? So the kids that wrote to us actually happened to be 14 years old in a girls' high school, so it's an all-girls high school in Mumbai. Differentiate between girls and boys. We should give proper education to girls. There should not be any burden on girls, and they should be treated equally. Okay? So this really shows and symbolically shows that all girls around the world have equal rights to an education. And then I'm going to go ahead and pass them around so everybody has a chance to look at not only the art, but also the message on the other side. Ability to work better together. They also have more opportunity to pursue their career of their choice. I have to say that sometimes when things are taken away from you, you appreciate them more. Yeah. And I think that's something that I want us all to do. You want to fight for it. In certain parts of the world, it says everyone wants a son, but why not a daughter?
One? No, you're just pretend you're reading.
Okay, not only that, one
I'll
of the
pass it
sixth
to your
graders, 'cause I showed my
compadre.
sixth grade art students these, he brought up a really interesting point. What do you have to say about that?
Okay, watch out. She needs to see the teacher. Dumb.
There, that looks
Bro,
great.
stop. You look like... Peace for girls' education. Peace. Peace be with you. Look, look at him.
Well, that is great.
Yeah.
This work of art.
Old-minded.
God damn, why you don't got 4 of them?
Go.
Okay.
Take that, go.
Mine says keep peace for a better future. And the person who wrote back was from Mumbai, India. And she said, I think that everyone should maintain peace in the whole world and we should avoid the wars between the countries and among each other. And I think that like when she said that she meant that if we get education to everybody, there will not be as much conflict within everybody because girls mostly, especially, they don't get as much education as others do. And I think it's important that we do keep the education the way it is now because it's good for the country.
Oh, that was good.
And we agree.
Yeah.
We agree.
The back says we should respect women because she is our future. She can make the house, she can break the house. A true man respects women. If a man misbehaves with a woman, he must first remember his mother, his sister, his wife, and his daughter, and should think that they are not two men. He can suspect. Stop talking to me. He can suspect town girls in his house. So why can't he suspect all the women in this nation, in this world? When woman is just alone on the road, in the trains, at hotels, at any public place, it's not an opportunity for men. It's a responsibility of men.
Whoa. That was good job, man.
Yeah.
Good job.
So this one says, don't keep girls in the darkness because they make the future bright. And I think this means that usually girls are thought of as lesser than men, but really, we run the world. So you know what? Open your eyes and look into my face because I'm a girl and we run the world. And without me, you're nothing. So guess what? We're gonna stand up and we're gonna fight. We're gonna fight for our rights.
Same girl child.
Because we are not the darkness. We make the future bright. That's it.
Nice. It was out there. Elaine.
Ooh, Elaine. Hey, Elaine. You're on TV.
Back up.
And whenever you're ready.
So the card says that we shouldn't differentiate between a girl and a boy. We should give proper education to girls. There should not be any burden on girls, and they should be treated equally. So I think that in a place where girls can't get education, that they should be able to get education like boys should. Because like the other card said, that girls are our future. They give birth, they have the responsibility, and yeah.
No, that was good.
You win the shot.
Well, luckily, Xander's recording you. He's not taking stone.
Ready?
Yeah.
And go.
Okay. I feel like there was a great value in doing the peace project we did. I say so because it does change your perspective globally, through society and overall education in schools. You never do realize how lucky you are to have the things you have today until you realize how diverse things are in the world. My global perspective hasn't completely turned or changed. It just is an example to be thankful for everything you receive in life. Education is important, but I never realized how important it was globally till watching and understanding Malala's story, which was truly inspiring. What I have here where I live isn't what everyone else has because lives are different and when it comes to different circumstances, which I now clearly know. This peace project was very necessary and inspiring for all of us. It has all changed our lives differently. If this were to be repeated, we should do pen pals so we can understand people more and how they live so that we can be more thankful for the things that we have.
Okay, when you're ready.
Okay. The postcard exchange was a really fun and exciting experience. It really showed me how much of an impact one person can have, Malala being specific of all people. This gave some perspective of what others are capable of and the potential they might obtain. Getting the postcards back was a great time to see how others from around the world's perspectives differ from ours here in the U.S. Seeing art and writing from India was a great thing. These kids are learning English and seem to be doing pretty good with it. I'm appreciative for the experience and being a part of it.
When you're ready.
The Malala Peace Project means so much. Getting fair education is super important. You cannot control your gender, and just because you're born one gender doesn't mean you should be treated different than the other. Girls around the world are refused the basic right of learning while others are treated like slaves. We need to stand up for what's right and allow girls of all ages to learn.
That's good. Good job.